Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to cleanse the space, to clear out all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with this blue seal. And we are going to be reading more on my Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment with Eckhart Tolle. Absolutely adore Eckhart Tolle. And we are still currently learning about the introduction portion of it. And it states, but even the most beautiful experiences come and go. More fundamental, perhaps, than any experience is the undercurrent of peace that has never left me since then. Sometimes it's a very strong, almost palpable, and others can feel it too. At other times, it's somewhere in the background like a distant melody. Later, people would occasionally come up to me and say, I want what you have. Can you give it to me or show me how to get it? And I would state, you already have it. You just can't feel it because your mind is making way too much noise. The answer grew into books that you are holding currently. Before I knew it, I had an external identity again. I had become a spiritual teacher. The truth is within you. This book represents the essence of my work as far as I can be conveyed in words with individuals in small groups, spiritual seekers during the past 10 years in Europe and in North America. In deep love and appreciation, I would like to thank the exceptional people for their courage, their willingness to embrace inner change, and their challenging questions and their readiness to learn and listen. This book would not have come into existence. They belong to what is yet a small, fortunately growing minority of spiritual pioneers. People who are reaching a point where they become capable of breaking out of the inherited collective mind patterns that they have kept humans in bondage to suffering for eons. I trust this book will find its way to those who are ready for such a radical inner transformation, and so act as a catalyst for it. I also hope that it will reach many others who will find its content worthy of consideration. Although they may not be ready to fully live or practice it, it's possible that at a later time they will seed what is sown when the reading this book will merge with the seed of enlightenment that each human being carries within, and sudden the seed will sprout and come alive within them. Absolutely, guys. And he's exactly right. That's exactly how it occurs. You pretty much have these situations throughout your whole life that have been preparing you for this moment. And then when the portals opened in 2012, the portal shift, and we entered the Aquarius age, at that point, things started to rev up. And then when 2020 hit and COVID, that's where a lot of people really started waking up. Now, not everybody did. They tried to wake a lot of people up, but not everybody's ready, and your soul knows when it's ready. So don't ever try and pressure yourself or feel like you're left behind or you're not where you need to be, because you're going to hit where you need to hit in divine timing when exactly you're ready for it. And you really have to learn to trust and embrace that key concept. That was very difficult for me because I had dealt with so much trauma throughout my life and then I worked as on the human trafficking team because I did all that and endured difficulties myself and trauma. I wanted to control all aspects of my life. So I had to learn to relinquish that control and that ego death so that I could become more one with my higher self and let God and my team of light lead. And if you are currently struggling with those issues, just surrender it to God and just know at that point He can then step in and help you. That's why I'm posting all those posts that I post in the morning time, to plant those seeds for people that might not be thinking you know, that they're capable of doing it. It's hard when you see people that are more evolved and you think, my goodness, because I know, because I was one of those people. When I first got onto spiritual TikTok, I was like, I'm nowhere near prepared to be anything like that. You know, at that point I was still very much in the 3D matrix. So just know, if I can do it, you can do it. It just takes dedication and hard work. And you're going to go through some challenges that you're going to overcome easily with your team of light. But it's all about surrender. So I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.